Ready on double, double's clear.
I like that idea.
On course.
I love you just look over there. That's awesome. Yes.
You're a little late for the competition.
Small hand. I actually don't have small hands. I know. You're gonna regret that later.
Ready on double, double is clear. On course. Ready on double. Double's clear. Ready on triple. Triple's clear. On course.
That's what we were just talking about.
Ready on triple. It's clear, guys. Triple's clear.
Oh, you talking about like earlier game? Oh yeah.
On course.
Yeah, he got it at the beginning.
Ready on double. Double's clear. On course.
亮亮，你是个加许大地铁吗？我操，你搁这儿走慢呀！往下走肯定快呀。那个还
Double. Double's clear. Ready on double. Double's clear.
Course is still open.
On course. Ready on double. Double's clear. Double's clear.
Women's qualification round. Anna Derugo. As mentioned, World Cup finals over the next couple of days, so we'll be getting out lows here tomorrow. In fact, check that. Our first national championship is even more people from Australia. And that's tomorrow. It'll be kind of cool. Also, Olympic soccer. We talked about that. Each country has their own qualifications for the Olympics. A lot of these athletes have already qualified states far this year, but I will tell you today and tomorrow, 15 states in America, a lot of nations, including the United States of America, will lock out their Olympians, which will be flying over there sincerely.
Will it be okay later if I pass this somewhere? No, stay there. Mais là, il y a bien trop de marqueurs. Je préfère demander d'avance. No, all the way down there is just, well, I think a step up, but maybe more. It's just, I don't want to go all the way down to go up. No, that's fair. I was just wondering. Usually under your couch is where I should go from. Can't sort of hide for myself right now. You're still the chicken?
Ready on double.
Double's clear. World Cup before these guys head off to the Olympics, and as Sean said, it's a very, very complex
Yes, please.
I just remembered, there was a shoot, we gotta go do that. I need to sound
next Olympics, I mean, we have World Cups that happen like last year here, like Placid under the right. I didn't know that either. Snow in Utah, folks. So the East won this year as far as snowball going so far. You guys got all the snow we can do any. So they moved the World Cup from Deer Valley to here, and they're going to the event that we do tomorrow. Opposed to a team event, and then later, Waterville Valley later on this week. New Hampshire. So, thank you for coming out. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, yes, Olympics, we talked about it, it's happening, a lot going on, but it's all about today right now. These athletes have to hold down on the street today. Judges will be looking at their kickoff, pull off that jump, where they score the form, and the winner, pencil out like the space, and this, and of course, the landing. Ultimately, important landing. Down on those things. Double landing today. Started early, I think the conditions really sunny on the top. As they came in, a little bit further on the landing, you see them chopping it, and sailing a bit. Also notice the wind is blowing over a it's on.
Right on double. Double clear. Start.
Okay, you're good. Behind. Well, it kept going. Okay, good. It kept going. It kept extending. I was like,
Double clear.
Double clear. Good.
Alex, ça va? Let's go. Hey guys! Zen! Zen! Hey! Okay guys, that's good. Just prep. Good.
Yeah, we're back. Up to my car.
Okay.
Sound good.
Clear it.
Double clear. Good, ready on double. Double's clear. On course. Ready on double. Double's clear. On course.
It's very much individual on the one run, so just get lined up to do what these guys and otherwise don't be shy. This is all part of their preparation for the big show. I'd like to welcome friends and family of the athletes, a lot of former athletes here. Bunch of guys downstairs, the Canadian national team, Olivia will start this year with a few of his brothers from the Canadian, the former Canadian national team to practice here. There's so much up here on the next side of Eastern Annual Development. World Cup last week where all top 3 women did triples in stalking, including Laura Hill, who was the first jumping today from Australia. She got the victory last weekend, just a few days ago in Canada. So just mad props, just a few more jumps in the series.
I really like the class.
A little extra time this morning just to make sure the jumps are set. They look fantastic. I know Brad Suey and Wayno building these jumps all week, and they are in just incredible shape right now. A little bit of a rain, freezing rain last night, and the snow already
Well, we're ready here, then like we have to wait a little bit They did a light jump, just a light jump, but who jumped over again?
As written. Full.
Start a World Cup right there. She knew she just had to do a jump, put it down on her feet, ski away. Looking for the form points, not high, not the highest degree of difficulty, but she doesn't need to do that right now. Very well played. That was smart. Born in 1989, the year I graduated high school, so one of the veterans of the tour. She's been doing it a long time. And then, looking at the screen over here, excellent form. Judges are going to love that. It's going to be a really nice score for a full.
Australia's deep with women's aerials. Elisa Camplin.
Jackie Cooper.
Jackie. Yes. But Laura Peel is, she's on the top of her game right now.
Yeah, so multiple Olympics for Laura. I mean, age 36, looking for this Olympics this year. And that would be pretty nice to jump her way onto the podium to kind of add to that Australian aerial dynasty legacy. And we got a score in 87.25. Very solid, looking to get into the top 12 to get into the finals later today.
Вперед, баланс!
see from Anna. Same jump as we saw with Laura Peel. So the judges, fresh in their mind, if they see one perfect full, now everyone's going against that, and Laura Peel's was darn near perfect. This won't score as high as the first jump we saw, but once again, that all-important landing and skiing away, that's what they're looking for right now. As we mentioned, our judges are all over the world right now. They don't have to be here to judge. There's our score, 72.45, jumping into second place. Really stoked with that.
She loves Lac-Placid.
Tell you what, she won the first event of the year in Ruka. Was on the podium in China, and then on the podium again last week in Canada. So having a year so far, you mentioned it, #1 in the world. Current standing, so she's looking for another globe. I'm sure she has a few back at her home in China, the crystal globe you get for winning the World Cup. And you know, excited, she should be. That's the kind of jump that'll get you in the finals. So that's what they're all looking for right now.
I remember when the Chinese athletes first came to Lac-Placid, didn't show a lot of emotion. You just saw a young lady land a great jump and start in first place, and she wants to finish in first place, but she's got 33 other athletes, or 31 other athletes. What you got for a score, Sean?
We got a score, 85 and change, jumping into second.
Stretch it, stretch it!
Still really nice form in the air. Almost stomping that landing. I mean, their skis are so little. You guys know. So everyone we're talking to out there, you guys are parents, coaches, athletes. You guys know the sport of freestyle aerials. Probably more than we do, but we appreciate you listening to us. You can see when she comes down on that with those little skis, 50 centimeters. It's not a lot of solid base to land on, so you have to be perfect. Stomp it right down on your feet. Be very centered. We'll wait the score. Judges will get her on that landing for sure, but the form was really, really nice. She might be able to try to sneak in to that top 12. We'll have to wait and see.
Born in 2002. The times of me getting married. Everybody else going to Park City to watch the Salt Lake Games. Daisy Tanner, our first American athlete. What you got for a score, Sean?
We got 64.89, jumping into fourth position.
I know Frank Gunn, that's it. The worst ending.
French! Yeah!
Scott, stomping that. So we're seeing the women so far
as mentioned, backing down on degree of difficulty. Very wise to do that here this morning. I mean, that's how you play the game. You just got to get in the finals. You can't win if you're not in the finals. And we've seen some really nice fulls. Laura Peels was great. Juming Tao's. Danny Scott's. It was really, really good. That might jump at definitely top 3, but might even jump in that top spot. I mean, form was perfect. Hands outstretched, very tall, very straight lines. That'll score well. We'll get to see Danny jumping in the finals tonight. Today, actually. I keep saying tonight.
Yeah, we'll be done before it gets dark tonight. No expense spared on the floodlight.
All right, jumping into second place, 86.62. Right behind countrywoman Laura Peel.
Great job, Daniel Scott. Next up, independent athlete Anastasia Adrianova is up next. She's coming off of kicker number 1 with a full tuck, and she is on course.
Up, rookie!
I like that jump because you have the twist on the first and then you have to stop that rotation on the second. Not as high a degree of difficulty we just saw with the fulls, obviously, but a really cool trick to watch visually. And little known fact, she has 10 vowels in her name. 10 vowels. That's amazing.
What were you doing on the plane on the way?
I was counting vowels. I mean, I can't even pronounce the name. You're great, man. Give us the full name again.
I can say Anastasia Adrianova.
Anastasia Adrianova.
Someone's going to come and tell me that's not the correct way to say it.
That looks pretty good to me.
I will take anybody correcting me and correcting Sean on pronunciations of your athletes' names.
Yeah, definitely. If we mess up a name, come and tell us. We try to get it right. All right, score 65.83, 5th position.
Well done.
Drift there off the top of that thing, but landing nicely for the trick. Plaskova's been doing this for a long, long time, 33 years of age. Olympic medal too, if I'm not mistaken, in the past. I'll have to do a little research on that, but she's very, very accomplished and has done well throughout the years. So to still be jumping and putting it down on your feet, looking for, I don't know, her 3rd, maybe 4th Olympics? I'm not quite sure, but she's been at it a while. Seen a lot of fulls. We have a video replay. We're going to be kind of talking about that throughout the event because people are listening around the world. So we're going to do a little bit of instant replay stuff. You guys won't see, but that's what we're talking about.
But look, the video board is moving.
Oh, okay. I like
so
that.
You soon will see.
It was frozen shut, the video board. So.
They were just trying to balance it. And you can't stick it up if it's not level.
I like the frozen shut. It's better.
Our desk is frozen.
All right, 77.17, 4th position, Plaskova.
Next up, representing China.
Could not hold on, got caught up in the chop over there underneath the big jump, 3 and 4. Not have been able to hold on to that until she hit that rubble over there. That happens. You can see how smooth it is below jump number 1 and 2. That's where the women are jumping right now this morning. You can see where some of the women and the men will be jumping later on 3 and 4. That's all primed and prepped. We've already seen it so far today. If you are not skiing away and getting that clean landing, the judges are really getting that score, and they'll take massive deductions off it. So in the qualification round today, you have to put it on your feet. You have to ski away if you want to be in the finals. That's what it's looking like.
Now the form in the air was great, and then she popped a little wheelie but couldn't save it. So how much does that landing count if you can ski away?
Oh, it counts a lot. 58.27 is the score on that 8th position. I'd say at least a fourth of your score. And it's big.
Okay, our first Ukrainian athlete is up. Diana Yablonska, representing Ukraine, full of kicker number 1, has been given the
Хорошо! Прямая!
All right, nice job. Put your hands together, you guys. You like it? Warming up the crowd, warming up the athletes. She's pretty stoked with that. Ukrainian athlete, Yablonska. We're talking about it. That's what you're going to have to do. Most of the women doing that full, that's the highest degree of difficulty we've seen so far today. Everyone's chasing that Laura Peel score of 87.25. I think a perfect score for a full is around 94 points, 93 points. That's perfect. That's unattainable. So you can see how close Laura Peel's full was. I mentioned it. All judges will now be judging everyone against that jump. That's how it works. Yablonska's going to have a nice little score, 76.54, 5th position, right in the mix. And the look on her face, she's thinking, I may make it in the finals, we shall see.
Okay, Canada.
Allez, Rosa.
I like it. Gagnon from Canada, just 19 years young. So as we've seen some of these athletes up to 30, 33, 34 years old, there's a longevity that these women can have in the sport of freestyle aerials. Gagnon just a youngster. Big layout on that first backflip, nice full on the second. Judges will dissect every little part of their jumps, any form breaks at all, have deductions. Form's about 50% of that score, so it's gotta be perfect in the air, degree of difficulty added in that as well. Takeoff and of course landing.
Great coaching, Nicholas Fontaine, himself a former Olympian.
65.54, 8th position, Gagnon. I rode the elevator with the Fontaines last night.
Вот наверх! Хорошо, подработай чуть-чуть.
For a full trick. You can see she brought her knees in, just had to hurry the trick up a little bit for some reason. Didn't have the speed correct. It's all about that speed coming in. They've been practicing all morning, finding their spot up there. That's where they have coaches that will let them know where to go. Sometimes your takeoff can get you a little bit as well if you buckle as you're coming off that jump. But didn't quite work out there for Oksana. We'll get to try again tomorrow.
Got a time check of 9:30. These ladies started jumping at 7:30 this morning. That's what happens with a morning kickoff. We started at 9. We'll be finishing around 3:20 this afternoon with the men's final. We're waiting for Oksana's score.
39.69, 11th position.
next stop. Kira Dawson.
Good.
Team USA stomping that landing. Excellent form.
Yeah, try holding that small.
Yeah, that's in the mix right there for Dosa. I like that. That's what her coaches wanted her to do for sure. Match's highest degree of difficulty we've seen coming off here on our big screen. Excellent form, penciled out, legs straight. You can see that white stripe down the side of those. That outfit just showing how tight and straight she is in the air. That's what the judges are looking for. We can see on our big screen over there now, it's up, and then stomping the landing. Boom. That's going to score really well. That's the kind of jump that will definitely get you into the finals later on.
Coach Vladimir Lebedev, himself a bronze medalist in the Olympics.
Yeah, we got coaches. We got coaches Vlad, Matt Peters up there, and Stoss, Team USA. 73-7-1, sixth position. Yeah, I think should have been scored a little bit higher, but that's still solid right in that mix. So. Kong got a victory in home country of China earlier this year. And that was, geez, that was darn near perfect on that full.
They like the gold on their helmets, the Chinese.
Hey, the Chinese have a lot of gold in the sport of freestyle aerials. I remember, I've been in this sport a long time, like a lot of people here. I remember back in the day when they first got into freestyle, and their flips and twists were amazing. The skiing in and out, not so good. But boy, they have really focused on that, and they have been a powerhouse. Look at the form here. She's little, you know, she's not tall in stature, not very heavy, but you can see as she comes down, it's just like stepping off a curb on that landing. Into fourth position, 85.05.
Kayla Kuhn is
here.
I saw late full as Mark does the jump and wanted to make sure before saying anything. Wow. Bold call going out for the triple. Everything was awesome except the landing, the slapback. I mean, just gigantic. She came rocketing off the top of that. That's about as high as you get off these jumps. I mean, that's 50 feet up in the air. Perfect form, everything. You can see she just had too much air, maybe a little too much speed. And then the slapback, which the judges will get. Degree of difficulty is going to help, meaning such a tough trick, they have to reward her on that a little bit. And we'll see what Kayla can do with that. Obviously fighting for an Olympic spot on Team USA. Into fifth position, 82.17. So that degree of difficulty and form, that helped, man. That's big time. Okay. Similar jump we saw. Yeah, make some noise. You got triple. Are you kidding me? That is outrageous. Winter had a victory just a little bit ago in Canada. Got that win in second place in Canada for the next event. jumping extremely strong this year. I think Team USA, especially the last two athletes we have seen, not playing it safe early. I think they're thinking bigger.
Okay. Similar jump we saw.
Just getting these triples under their belt at World Cups is big time, because I think in the Olympics this year, if you want to win a gold, you're going to have to throw a triple. I think podiums are going to be triples. And we just saw the last two athletes, including Winter, which you're looking at right here, they know it. So mad props for going for it. Hopefully a nice score with degree of difficulty comes in. Similar to Kayla, which we saw. Kayla in 5th with the slapback. And Winter in 6th, 79.75. So fingers crossed and waiting now.
Next up, representing.
Australia. Stephen's putting it down.
I see myself another girl like you. This ring here represents
You can see, you know, just the last few jumps we've seen, just the height difference between doubles and triples. Team USA, I mean, those triples, they were gigantic. Stevens comes off a real nice layout on the first, brings the knees in a little bit on that second to speed up that rotation, but puts it down on her feet and skis away. So this would be interesting to see a smaller trick with less degree of difficulty with a good landing, how that scores to the triples we just saw with, you know, major slapbacks on the landing. And I think you're going to see judges rewarding that degree of difficulty a lot so far today. That's what I'm noticing. Into 13th position, 65.25.
And we're right bang in the middle of
legend in the sport. Switzerland does have a strong team. They don't always field the biggest team, obviously, just because of numbers in the country, but Swiss Aerials they're in the mix always, which is cool to see. And Noe Rock, of course, on the men's side, is jumping out of his mind this year for Switzerland.
There you go, beautiful big smile. Nice job, Lena.
All right, score 63-4-4. All right. Japanese athlete. We don't have many Japanese aerialists ever in the history. I mean, there's always one or two maybe.
Who's the man? The Japanese man. He's absolutely a star. He's a rock star. We're going to find out who the coach is, because I think he's on the knob.
Yeah, that would throw triples and just go nuts. So Team Japan In the mogul side of things, just legendary in freestyle. Multiple Olympic medals, world championships, the whole deal. Aerials, they always have a couple athletes that jump. So it's just nice seeing them jump out there. So Runa, great job. Young, 21, so she has a nice little career ahead of her. Hopefully with their standing, maybe jumping in the Olympics. I mean, Japan's going to get to field these athletes, and we'll probably see this young lady jumping in the Olympics this year. 54.60, 17th position.
Поднимите, потянула, жесткая, жесткая!
And Alina. So far today, our top 4 athletes have all done full fulls, and then we get into 2 U.S. athletes with the triples to round out the top 6.
And we're looking for 12. The bubble is 12 this morning.
And speaking of bubble, Gagyan from Canada is on the bubble right now at 12th position. I think about to get bumped out once we get the score for Burkina, because that was a really solid full. In the 7th position, 78.75. All right, so that was a really nice full, as we saw right there, compared to the triples that had.
Good.
Yeah, another good one. Full little wheelie on the landing. Judges will take a little bit off for that, but definitely skiing away. It's getting tight now. A lot of scores in the 70s that are kind of hanging around from basically 6th place to 12th place. You're going to need a high 70 and kind of feel like you're going to get into the finals. Laura Peel, 87 the score in that top spot. Danny Scott right behind her with an 86. Ju Ming Tao with an 85. And Kong with an 85. So those are outlier scores right now. Those are way up there. All right, into 11th position, 72.76. Another
Good. All right. Okay, pull it up.
We talked about Team Australia and how strong they are. We're seeing that today. Some real nice jumping in a deep team on the women's side. The the Australian men, I don't know how deep the Australian men team is.
There's always been one.
There's jumpers. On the mogul side, Australia, they've been a powerhouse in freestyle for a long time. Up there with Canada, US, China, Australia.
I'm having a little
France.
Brain blur right now because he's a good friend of mine and he's done really well here, but there is an Australian boy who medaled. And we'll see if there's Australian boy. I don't see us. We do. Riley Flanagan is the boy who's in amongst all of these women. He's the man. Yeah, got a great job looking after him. With a score of 80.01, puts you in 6th place, Ellie. So,
Back-to-back full goals is really, really nice. That'll score well. So that's gonna push a few athletes out. Wilcox right now on the bubble. She's gonna get bounced. And then a few other U.S. athletes are getting kind of pushed down just a little bit, including Winter and Kuhn for those triples. So this should score high 70s, low 80s, I would say, and keep this full train moving.
that's a look of I mean business, give me my score.
Yep, she did her job. There we go, 81.27 into 6th position. And now Dosa, you are sitting on the hot seat in 12th position.
Okay, we've got
Let's go! Again! Reach!
Oh, trying to hold on.
These athletes like it, they love it. They're performing, hucking their carcasses for your entertainment. With Charlie, nice on the jump, nice form, late goal. And then the landing got her. I mean, just a little bit off balance, took her to her side. And with the weather that we've had and that rain, you can hear the ice as they're kind of scraping down there. It's very unforgiving. So that landing even so important, and more important today. Sometimes on a softer hill, you can get away with a few things with your landing. You can sink a little, be a little off balance, and still ski away. Not today. Today is brutal on that landing. If you're not perfect, it's going to get you.
She's got those Fontaine eyes and the smile. Not going to be enough for her today. She's going to come in with a 49.3. 22nd today, Charlie. So we won't be seeing you. You can almost see the fear in skiing away as opposed to the stuff they're doing in the air, which seems to be all in the bag. But just skiing down that, what is it, 42-degree angled hill?
No, the landing today is going to make or break everybody. I mean, and we're seeing it. The women that have stomped those landings, obviously, in those top spots. A few of the U.S. athletes with those triples having trouble on the landing, still degree of difficulty. Keeping them in the mix, still, Winter Konecki right now in 8th with that triple. you know, Kuhn had that triple still in fifth, so there's that little window of just a couple points that separated them that some other athletes have snuck into. Kuhn looking set up for the finals a little bit later. And then we're seeing lower degree difficulty like a lay tuck. That's going to be hard to get in with something like that. 60.58, 20th position, but still learning and jumping and having fun. That's what it's about.
From China.
Yeah, China with the baby blue. That's a contrast. They usually had the jet black onesies from years past, maybe red. I remember jumping in red. They're really softening things up over there. Baby blue.
So our Kazakhstan athlete was a stretch. That was Shen Zhuheng from China.
Yeah, nice jump. All the Chinese athletes just throwing down that textbook form. Sinking a little bit on the landing for Chen. A little bit of, you know, sinking down with the hips.
Top 12 for her?
I would say that's a top 12 jump for sure. We'll have to wait and see, you know, where it puts her in. Dosa in the hot seat right now. 12th position, 75.28. So here you go. 12.
8 athletes left to go.
So you mentioned it, Stuart, higher degree of difficulty. That's just that little bit of something different for the judges. We've seen a lot of full pulls today. And Marion throws in the double on that first flip. It's that 720, wrapping it up. Hard to do, you see with the instant replay. Beautiful. Legs separate a little bit on that second pull. That happens when you're spinning so fast, but an excellent landing. I like it. I like that she went for it. Jeff Bean up there pumping his fist. Team Canada. He's coach. So that's a really nice jump. Marion's had some podiums this year too, so jumping really strong this year. Second place in Ruka to start the season. You know, and another one at second place in Canada last week. So, you know, there you go, 82.13, sixth position. That'll qualify for finals, and that's someone we'll see jumping in the Olympics this year.
Okay, I know the ladies' parents are here. Danny Loeb is up next, representing the United States of America.
Stretch it down, get behind!
Nice form. A little too much air. You see with that jump, those arms as she's coming into the jump, as we see up ahead, above her head. That's how she does it. But right here, she's going to start stretching those hands just to try to slow down rotation a little bit. She knew she had some big air. Loved the form. And then right here, just, trying to hold on and just a few inches back is going to be enough to drag you down. We'll await that score. You gotta have a big one right now. 76 to get you in the top 12. And I think with that slap back, that's not going to make that. But there's been some really, really nice jumps. It's a 66 for the score, 17th position. last week. Real solid. Jumped in that super final type thing, but one of the athletes battling for those few precious Olympic spots, Team USA.
Stretch it down!
All right, Ellen.
Young lady making a serious comeback after having a tough end of season. She's back with a new ACL, MCL. Not sure. We'll see you tomorrow, my dear. Unfortunately, 17th place for you, 68.98.
Second sink down to the snow. Knows it, she's thinking. She needed to be darn near perfect on that. Just looking at the scores to jump in. Full, nice form. Really nice form, actually. Puts it down. Vision down a little bit. It was just weird. It's like, well, for Team Germany, not a lot of athletes, so she'll be in the Olympics, 63.94.
One more step up. Yeah, put the ball in it. He says, 55 ATA, so there was good speed, everything was pretty good.
Took a slammer, a crash. I mean, went down hard, stayed down for a while. So to see her get back up there, we talked about how tough they are. To get back up there and hit that jump and land it ski away, that's very, very impressive for this young woman from Canada, just 19 years young and tough as they come. So they're psyched on that. Judges will do what they do. There's a smile. I think she's just psyched that, she's jumping. She's okay. I mean, we watched her. She walked away with help from the coaches. And she'll be sore a little bit later today. There's our score, 69.30. So props to you, young lady. We will see you jumping tomorrow.
Активней!
From Ukraine. We got our bubble, Yabloska from Ukraine in 12th place, so trying to hold on to that. Winter Vanecki's going to be in the finals, so that was good for that young lady. Just kind of looking up the list here, Kuhn as well. You're safely, comfortably in the finals. Hopefully we see some more of those triples later today. But right now, a few athletes, including a couple U.S. athletes coming up next that'll be battling to try to jump into that. It's going to be hard with degree of difficulty for some of our last three athletes coming. Just not tricks, not as hard as the other ones we've seen so far today. .68.64 in the 19th position.
We'll see you tomorrow, Nelly.
Stretch it down, stretch!
Okay, guys. Better feel the love on that. That was the biggest massive jump. Wow. I mean, I'm glad she's okay. That was way bigger than she thought she was going to go.
I mean, a lot of speed coming in.
Yeah, I mean, probably a little too much speed. Came off that clean, just trying to slow her rotation down that whole time. That's why we chopped the landing. It's all aerated, even though we talked about the conditions and ice. It is soft in the sense of, you know, that's 12 inches down, chopping that snow, so it lessens the blow.
You know what? Amelia's got a big smile in her face. We'll see you tomorrow, young lady.
Amelia, that was the biggest double of the whole week. So
And we need to talk speed. We've got to slow you down, girl.
No, I love it. She's 20 years young, one of the youngsters on a deep U.S. team. Amelia, how many World Cups have you jumped in? 3, 4? All right, so yeah, I love it. Get your feet wet.
5th one tomorrow. And we go again.
There's a score, 44-37. One athlete to go.
Okay, go rest up, Amelia.
Nice to ski away from these big jumps. So good job for that young lady. A lay tuck. Getting some experience, and I just mentioned it, the deep team on Team USA. There's so many strong jumpers on the women's side, men's as well, but we're talking about women. The women's side, that a lot of these younger athletes, and Mekinen, just 19 years old, you're just in there with that mix, learning from the best, but it's so deep that such a strong team. They're going to field a really nice team for the Olympics this year.
All right, you asked the question of Amelia. How many World Cups have you been in? Catherine, how many World Cups have you jumped in?
4. Yeah, 4. Yeah, they're the newbies on the team.
The future,
the youngsters. Love it. Well, great job, crowd. Give yourselves a little round of applause, everyone. You guys were great, hanging out, cheering for the athletes.
Score of 59-54 for Catherine. 28th position, so no top 12 for her. Sean, who do we have as the top 12? Qualification.